What's going on, guys? PlaybyPlayGaming here, back with another Epic 7 video. Today we're taking on the Queen. Yes, we finally did it. Was able to clear it with the team comp that you see here in front of you. So I want to give you just a couple of tips. It did take me quite a few tries to go in and just test things out. So don't be afraid to just go in, try different comps out, see what works for you. So let's get to it. So as far as the team comp, my overall strategy was to try to bring a cleanser and then a CR pusher, right? So Tamarinne, of course, if you've seen my other videos, has been a staple in pretty much each of my teams. If you have Fire Kitties, she might also work here. So I did try different comps. I tried Champion Zerato. I tried bringing in Angie for the extra heals. I tried bringing Falconer Clury, Charles. I tried a lot of different things, okay? I tried bruisers, but nothing worked. So I couldn't do enough damage to the ads to take them down as quick as possible. So the overall strategy with this team comp, Charles, Tamarinne, Seaside, Bellona, and Momo, was to just bring as much uncontrollable counter damage, smash, double dunks as possible, right? So SSB with her counter, non-counter, mana release, right? And then Charles with his elbris, procs, smashing, going crazy. That was my plan and it worked. So SSB is going to release her mana, de-break the ads, and then at the same time, Charles is gonna counter every time that they hit you. All right, tip number one, make sure that you try to kill those ads as quick as possible. If you have a stripper like Tamarinne or Charles, someone that can remove debuffs, that's gonna work wonders for your team. Other than that, bringing in a defense break and someone that can strip buffs is definitely gonna help you out, killing those ads as soon as possible. So tip number two, as soon as the queen is below 50% HP, then those other eggs are gonna hatch and you're gonna get those bees, those pesky bees. So make sure once those bees hatch, you don't attack the queen directly. And this is a mistake that I made over and over again because I don't read, all right? Don't be like me, make sure you read everything. When you attack the queen directly, those bees actually counter and they do tons of damage. So make sure that you focus down on those bees. Now, if you do bring AoE heroes, you can target the bees and still do damage to everything and they won't counter, all right? And they don't counter Charles procs, elbris procs, and they don't counter SSB mana release. All right, tip number three, once you've taken out those pesky bees, go straight for the queen and try to take down the queen as fast as possible. All right, so as for the team, I'm gonna show you their gear real quick. If you've seen my other videos, I've used the exact same gear. I haven't moved anything at all. So here's Momo. She is 188 effect resistance, 200 effect resistance, right, with the imprint release, 16k HP, 1400 defense, speed 147. Would like that to be faster one day. We got SSB. She's on an attack set, so she is really slow. She is there mainly for the counters. I left her on Daydream Joker. I should have probably used something else, maybe Rosa Hardana. I think using something like Bloodstone, I think would have worked. I have a Rengar specialty drink, but I don't use it. Okay, sorry, don't use it, it's there. Next up, we have Charles. Charles, he is one of my best units on the team. At first, I wasn't bringing him along, but I said, you know what? I'm just gonna bring my top heroes and see what happens, right? So I have plus 15 elbris on him, gets a chance to counter anytime that any of your heroes are attacked except for him. And he's on a speed set, 16k HP, 1000 defense, 167 speed, 87 crit chance because he has a 5.6 crit chance. He's pretty quick. He can do somewhat okay damage, bruiser build. Last but not least, we got Tamarinne. If you have her, you know she is pretty much broken. She is, I would say, a staple on all of my Hell Raid teams. If you've seen my other videos, and she is on trash gear. Okay, I'm sorry she's on trash gear. This is what I have right now. Maybe once we get a free gear removal, I might try to switch up some things. I would definitely like a different artifact for her. I would say maybe the next time that I go in for the clear, I might bring Wondrous Potion Vial just for that additional cleanse that you can get if you do switch this out. I have Celestine. I haven't even upgraded this. I went in with a level 1 Celestine and she did decent, right? Just because she heals on her S1 here. So every time that she's attacking, she's also healing your team. Again, just increases the survival of your team. So some of the heroes that I would recommend that you try out, which I did, depending on your gear, it might work better for you. So you might want to bring Angie. I tried bringing her in. It didn't quite work well for me, but she does provide that healing and immunity from those debuffs that you get. You might also consider bringing Champ Z. He is one of, I would say, the top 4-star dark moonlight heroes. I have him on Layla's Violin just for that strip. He was doing pretty well, except since my Momo is pretty squishy and doesn't give enough healing, he would pretty much just die, right? So might be something that you have that he's maybe a better built, and those ads constantly giving you debuffs. He's really good. Every time that he's countering, he's also stripping those buffs that they get, which is great. You might also consider bringing Falconer Clary. She also strips buffs with her S3, and she provides a provoke and decreased defense. This will definitely help you nuke down those ads a lot faster. She can also provide that damage mitigation and increases healing for your entire party, right? Well, doesn't necessarily increase healing, but gives you additional healing. All right, so for this team, I believe it was about 27 or 29 morale, one of those. I would say, based on my experience, try to bring a team that can defeat the boss. Don't really worry about the morale once you're starting off, especially if you're like me, free to play. I only have a certain amount of heroes, so there's only so much that I can try. All right, guys, like always, make sure you leave a like on this video if you happen to enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps this channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Let me know your thoughts on the new queen. Is she super easy, or are you like me and had to go in there about 10, 12 times? Let me know what team comp you use. Maybe there's something else that I'm missing that I could probably use other than, yes, upgrade my Tamarinne, give her more molas, right? She is one of the best soul weavers in the game. Just like in my previous videos, I'll make sure to leave a little bit more details down in the details section below as far as a team comp, morale, camping lines, and then those tips that I talked about here at the beginning of the video. Like always, thanks for watching. Enjoy the video.
It's too late to back out now. I think I'm ready. sunshine. Let's shine.
Time to draw my sword.
Let's start with something light. I'll show you what I've got. I'll keep going. Here I go. Ta-da! Together! Is it my turn? I'm going to be okay.
Watch and learn.
I will shine. Shine free. I'll accept your gift. I'll help you.
Watch carefully. Correct your posture.
I am going. I'll keep going.
I'll show you how it's done. How disappointing.
It's too late to back out now. Run before it's too late. Transformation time!
No one can stop us.
You can't close your eyes. Ta-da! Here comes Marky!
Sacred power.
I will do my best. Even if it's just a little. I really want to help. I'm scared.
It's time to draw my sword.
I'll keep going. Here I go. I'll show you what I've got. Let's go. I think I'm going to faint. Listen. Do my song. I'll do my best. Here I go. I won't go easy on you.
Watch and learn.
Is it my turn? That's just so painful. Ta-da! Together! It's too late to back out now. I'll accept your duel. I'll help you. It's hard, but I won't give up. Let's start with something light.
Watch carefully.
GG.